What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody shall know pain. Let's get into the show. Hope you guys are having a great day because you know I am. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Don't be afraid to leave any comments because I love talking to you guys. I want to say you can almost expect no commentary. Not every Wednesday, just for now because it's summer. My cousins tend to come over on Wednesday, and so like most of the time it'll be no commentary, sped up. Yesterday I didn't put no topic in the comment section because honestly it doesn't have the same effect. Whereas I can do commentary and then ask you guys a topic and we just go from there. But today's topic is another rehash, a blast from the past of topics. Is, if you had the chance, which person, doesn't have to be a celebrity, that you would like to spend the day with? At first, I want to say interview, but hey, man, you could spend a day with this person, ask some questions, and it's almost like an interview. And I thought about a certain amount of people. Oh, before I get into that, you got new events. Wheel of Fate, Being Exorcist, you got Ninja Treasure, and dang, I hit the X button. You got Goodbye. Oh yeah, the return of Konoha Izakaya. Now, we can say, welcome back, because we can. I mean, this thing's been going for how long? Since last year? But then we all know that our events are based off of the Chinese server, so they probably decide. So once they decide to bring it back, then our server, then our platforms decide to bring it back. I should do this a little bit more. Like, whenever I can do this, I might as well go ahead and do it, just so I can get my free stuff. But you have the Kaguya, 550 points, and everybody else chilling up in here. The way I like to do the math is, my math is based off of the 50k draw point. Let's say, for example, you wanted Orochimaru or Kaguya, whatever. I use Orochimaru because it's a little bit easier. Actually, let's do Kaguya. If you want Kaguya, then you take the 50 points. If you're doing the 50k, the 50 times spin, take 50 divided by into 550, you get 11. Take that 11 times the 4k, and you get 44k. Bam. But if you're doing everything else, then you kind of factor in, like, well, actually one good example is for, what's her name is? For Hinata. It'll be exactly the same because, there's only 50k difference between these two. He's 40k, she's 44k. So with the 30 is you go for that 40k, and then since you get this 30 points extra, and you do the 10 spin, then you take 10 times 3, which is 30 points. And then the 90 gold times 3 is 27. And so she's going to cost 42,700 gold. And coupons. And no coupons. And bam, that's how much it costs to get your ninjas. Well, just using them as an example. And then after that, you can probably work the numbers, and after that, low key, I slowly almost forgot. Not like by me explaining it, but it was like when we got it, I was trying to break down. I was trying to think to myself, how much was Tentail's Obito? And I know he's only 100. He has 200 points. And I believe he's worth 10k. Let me just go back to it real quick. I know it kind of spent a lot of time on the treasure, but he's 200 points. Yeah, he's 200 points, and you take 50 divided by into 400. Oh dang, 200 get 4. 4 times 4k, he's 16k. And like when I mentioned that, when I thought about it, I was like, I low key can get him, but I'm like, nah, I need my gold. I don't want to waste it on him yet. Wait till I get all my ninjas, and then we start venturing out, grabbing these ninjas for the bonds. So we'll be ready to go. But back to my topic at hand. At first, I was thinking to myself, interview? Nah, let's just spend the day with this particular person. Now, for me, you have a lot of different people I guess a fan of, from football players, basketball players, to wrestlers, not rappers, well, some rappers, to mainly R&B singers, to actually regular celebrities. So many people. So I think to myself, who out of all of these people do I literally, and I do mean literally, want to spend the day with and just chill, have a conversation, and whatever? Let's go one guy and one girl. Well, one woman and one man. You know what I'm saying? They're not little, they're not kids, they're adults. Now, if I had a choice to spend the day with one of my favorite, person, the male rapper, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I have to go with, at first I was thinking Shawn Michaels, but then I kind of figured out, he's basically trying to like based off someone's lifestyle and things they do for a living. And so I might get to the point where it's like, because I think he does like a certain, I know he does a TV show. And then it's like, I think it has to do with something about like the Force or something like that. It was something. And I'm like, not necessarily I'll end up doing that type of thing, with him. But I'm gonna have to go with Kobe Bean Bryant, one of my favorite basketball players of all time. Favorite team, Los Angeles Lakers. You guys already know. Well, you probably didn't know because it's been a long time since I actually mentioned it. Because I think I did it. I mentioned it in my 100. This is my first Q&A ever. I mentioned. I think that was asked your favorite football team and favorite basketball team. I'll have to spend the damn day with him, chilling, kind of just asking him to laugh about a basketball player, just what it felt like being a basketball player and all that stuff. Being on the Lakers. Alright, good stuff, man. Just what do you have planned after retirement? Because he already retired. It's kind of like thinking it's more just chilling around, get more time spent with your family, and alright, good stuff. Now, for the famous or well-known woman, I would choose to spend the day with. That's a good one because that's tough. There's no female. I don't watch the WNBA, so there's no there's no female football players. Just refs. So those two's out. Sports out the question. Serena Williams, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Actor. I always been like a fan of, sort of a fan. Actually, I like her. I think her name was Lauren London. But then you think to myself, why I went back to this? No, that's not a question. That's not what. Oh my goodness. Not her. But you know what? I think I might want to low-key spend because you think about it, if any one of these women are married, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm just a fan, spend the time with her. I'm over the age of 20, but that's besides the point. Not saying that I'm going to spend a day with one of these single women that, that I'm a fan of, and then things going to go down. Let's just say if they're married or not, doesn't really matter. You're just a fan, that's it. Nothing's going to happen between you and the person, the woman. So I was thinking to myself, I could go with Tori Wilson. She's actually one of my favorite wrestlers. After her, I like Eve Torres, but not necessarily, oh man, I love Eve Torres, she's awesome. Bella Twins, they're pretty cool. But see, this is the thing. It's so many different women, actresses. I think for now I'm gonna go with Tori Wilson because I can't really think of anyone that I definitely want to talk with. I mean, comedian, there's no female comedian that jumps out to me. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with Tori Wilson. So, hope you guys really like. I look about in the video. You guys let me know in the comment section below which male and female person that you're a fan of will you enjoy spending the day with. Okay, now we can. Oh wait, actually, sorry, got these two ready. Actually, no, because I was about to spin, but I didn't spin because I stopped. Actually, good thing I didn't do this. So we got a bunch of coupons coming our way, but let's go ahead and do this. Got the +3. Come on, high number. That's -3. That sets me back. That's not even fair. I get a 1. I said high number, but I didn't expect no, a negative number. But yeah. But again, I don't like, because no one actually told me. Plus, I don't want to risk that. Because I bet you, you guys probably have the same opinion on that. Is you don't want to risk basically doing it for one day, but don't claim it, and see does it carry over the next day, and the next day, and the next day. That is kind of risking it because it's like, oh, let me do it, and then it resets and like, oh, I missed all my points. I mean, I know most of the time I don't have enough points to even get anything. I mean, I had to be lucky enough to get high numbers and no negative numbers throughout the whole time of the event. Oh man, come on, really? Okay, guys, I am back. For some reason, like when I refresh, it asks me, "Oh, the changes that you made may not be saved." I'm like, really? This game, it's like it's like it's saved. It's like, because I remember like a while back, someone asked me, how do I save this game? Because what happened was, they was like, let's say for example, they was at server 20, and then they logged on the next day, and then you know how it recommends you a server, and they're like, oh, they click on that one, and then they started over. The game saves itself. And so when that happens is you have to memorize what server you was in. I mean, it tells you the server that you logged on. And for some reason, for me, for us, they don't let us click on it. So I have to scroll all the way down to click on my server. And that's what you have to remember. I know all platforms have it where it shows you the recent server you was just on. So I'm assuming that person probably just looked over it and they forgot, and they clicked on a new server and they had to start over, and they're like, oh man, they started me over and all that good stuff, and it's like, oh, how do you save the game? And the game saves itself. It's just you have to remember what server you was in. Because I have a prime example. The game I used to play, Ninja Warriors, which I can't log on because I low-key forgot my password. But Ninja Warriors, as where you log on to your server and all that good stuff like any other game. The next day, it literally logs you. It literally recommends you a server, and it doesn't tell you your recent server that you logged in. So you definitely have to remember for that one, because if you don't, that's why, because it happened to me literally twice. I logged on, played, got to a certain level, stopped playing the next day, get on, and I'm like, why did I do that? No, literally, why did I go the thing and not refine? I felt stupid. But it was like, oh, let me log on the next day, mess around, and it sends me to another server. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I was level 30 something. What is going on here? Trying to figure out. Yeah, it just sent me to a different server, and I forgot my server. And so eventually I joined server 2 Data Rock. And I gotta say, that was one of the best decisions I ever made, because I ran into a lot of friends on that server. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that we just had fun, talked, and all that good stuff, being in the same clan, and just in general, those that I weren't in the same clan, we just had a good time talking in the war chat and all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things where like with this game it tells you, so you don't have to remember. You just have to kind of like keep your eyes peeled, per se. Let's go. Wait a minute, I should just go ahead and finish the rest of it instead of doing just the one. I do all. Actually, I keep the first 5 free. So yeah. And you guys saw that All Might dude, he challenged me 10 straight times. And he's been trying to resist 3 times. And I believe, yeah, because I mean, I beat him straight out. And I believe he wins only by extra rounds. I have not checked to see. But the next time he beats me, I'm going to have to. Because that's the thing about it, because if he wins based on extra rounds or more than just one, because one of those things was like if there's no extra rounds and I beat him straight out or whatever, I have to kind of again have to see what's the outcome between us. But it's like, oh my goodness, man. Sorry, Toby, you need to come here sooner, bro. Just to go ahead and put an end to that, bro. Make sure you're not gonna win. And even know if he was planning to get Saratobi, but not immediately. Hey, next month, my next assaulter is coming. You know what I'm saying? Now Hinata is coming, and that's gonna even put a damper on you. And then after that, if I'm still gonna get Itachi and Sasuke, come on, bro. Come on, man. You ain't winning no. He's not winning ever again. I mean, it's just impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I mean, I had mentioned it. I mean, I don't want to be a broken record, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mentioned it before. You know what I'm saying? You know that he was Oh yeah, this event lasts for a total of 9 days. But yeah, like he took so long to get Toneri. That makes me, and I believe he got a Ninja Trader. So that makes me believe that he does not have that, you know, the amount of gold that a lot of us has. So I mean, these next couple of months, a few months. Everything goes. I mean, I know I'm getting Saratobi. I know I'm getting Naruto and Hinata. But if I still get, I mean, even if I don't get Itachi and Sasuke, with those 2 on my team, that's it. GG, bro. GG. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy myself. But yeah, I mean, it's just. It's what, because I mean, it's like you get that feeling where it's kind of like, oh, someone can beat you now, or they rarely can beat you. Like, oh, you get that slim hope that you can beat me now, and it's like, man, you don't know what I have planned, but you just don't know. I mean, none of us know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much gold one person might have. I don't know if they're gonna get the next ninja or whatever. But it's like one of those things where it's like, man, you don't know what I have, but you don't know how much I have Jade saved up, potency saved up. It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be doomsday, bro. Doomsday. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I'm not trying to break it. I'm not trying to break its hopes. I'm just saying, it's that if you low key feeling to yourself, man, I can beat him. And I'm like, no, you can't. I mean, once you figure out what's going on. I mean, it's GG. It was fun while it lasted. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I had to get like that. I mean, I do have my other rivals from other servers like Dennis, aka Destroyer. I mean, X Destroyer X. Then you got Smith, Rob, and Nell. It's always that part of his name I feel like I mispronounce. Where it's like, you know, they outspeed me, but you know, if they get Saratobi, it's gonna be exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Unless they, you know, it's one of those was like someone could be like, well, I'm getting this ninja, I'm getting it too, but do you have enough to go ahead and reincarnate him or her? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, I do. or I don't. And so it does bridge, it does kind of bridge that difference between me and another player. I wanted to go small. I wanted to go small. So it's all about just, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all about just the planning, and I mean, I have enough to reincarnate. I'm not second reincarnate, but first we're going to reincarnate him just like that. So we'll figure out. Things will be decided in about what? Today's the 9th. Let's go about 10, not 10 days. Let's say at least about 13 days. 14. Let's go 15 days. But I have rambled on enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will catch you guys later to the road to Saru. Toby, to the road to 10 million BP. And to the road to 3,000 subscribers. Deuces.